Lisa Briggs is joining us now. Any thoughts on sharks, Lisa?
Not a fan. I mean, they can stay in the ocean and I'll stay on land. It'll be fine.
Right,
Perfect.
we're all in agreement.
When they grow legs, I'll get worried.
Oh yeah. How did you like this rain?
We were super happy. Staff was out there dancing around, but it didn't last nearly long enough.
I know, not long enough.
Not that I'm complaining.
Right,
Yeah.
right. But
so
we can always
everybody,
use more.
water your stuff.
Okay, all right. So
Yes,
once again,
water your plants.
the phone number to call 608-270-9933. And we're going to start with Angie in Jefferson. Hi, Angie. What's your question? Hello, Angie.
Hi.
Hi, Angie.
I have a dog in bush that died back like 3/4 of the way. There's like only 1/4 left. And I want to know if I should just cut it all back now or should I wait until fall, or what should I do with it? And also the part that's living is straggly, so should I trim that back shorter to make it more compact?
Let me ask you a question first. Is it a pagoda dogwood, like the great big ones, or is it just like a little shrubby one?
It was just put in like 3 years ago. It's more like spread out. It's more like a shrub, like a bush.
Okay, so if it's a pagoda dogwood where it grows up and the branches are kind of horizontal, and if it's died back and the branches were turning yellow, that's a canker disease. Pagoda dogwood don't like to be in the sun, so if it's a pagoda, it might be a sighting issue. If it's just one of the regular shrubbing, like a red twig dogwood, it's probably a water issue. Dogwood do like a lot of water, so you can certainly cut back what you have, but give it a good soak, maybe every 2 weeks until the rain starts up again, and that should help push some growth from the base.
All right, Diane, thank you.
All right, our next caller, Diane from Waterloo. What's your question?
Hi, I have a flowering basket. It's a calabrohia, and it has little white flies all over. Yes, yes.
Okay.
Little white flies all over it.
Calabacroa, also called million bells. It looks like tiny petunias. So
yes.
Probably what that is a fungus gnat. And so fungus gnats are just a little creature that lives in the soil, eating decaying matter. So you can use a product called mosquito bits. You can dissolve it in some water and then use it every week or 10 days when you water. Or if it's not a fungus gnat, it could be whitefly, in which case any like insecticidal soap, any of those kinds of really gentle insecticides will take care of it.
All right. Okay, and our next caller, we got Chuck in Monona. Hi, Chuck. What's your question?
I have a Christmas cactus that's a nice size and a nice shape, but the end leaves around the cactus wilt, dry up, and fall off. What do you think?
Well, how long has it been since you've repotted it?
Just within 2 years.
Okay, so it shouldn't be that. I would watch and make sure that you're not overwatering it. So sometimes when you put new soil in there, the soil holds a little bit more water than maybe it did before you repotted. So just check the soil before you water it. Make sure that it's dried, about halfway through. And they also like to be outside. Flowering, the bud production will be triggered by day length. So now's the time to put it outside, sort of probably in a morning sun, where it gets really good, strong morning sun, but maybe not so much afternoon sun when it's as hot as it's been.
All right.
All right, Pat from Mount Horeb. What's your question, Pat?
Okay, my question is, the other day I heard somebody talking about pruning the petunia baskets when they start to get a little bit lanky. And they said if you prune them, you can refill the basket. Is there any truth to that?
Well, as they get leggy, pruning will sort of trigger the plant to be branchier, so that will help. But what I would do is maybe fertilize. When you buy baskets of annuals, the grower has fertilized them. And about the end of June, the slow release fertilizer is worn off. So get yourself like some Miracle Grow or Jack's, some kind of water soluble fertilizer, and mix it up and then fertilize every week. That will also perk up the color, get the plant to be more vigorous, and also trigger some more flower production.
And we are out of time. Thank you all for your calls. Thank you, Lisa, very much.
And let's hope for more rain.
You're welcome.
Yes.
You guys have a good day.
You too. We'll be right
Yes.
back.
Fingers crossed.